Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this December the 28th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Friday and Saturday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the HRRR Model forecast across the nation as well. And also, we're going to take a look at the Southeast satellite image for cloud cover. And we'll take a look at that at the end of this video. So stick around to the entire video. Do not miss a beat of this forecast. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos. And if you know anybody that wants to subscribe to it, send them my way. Tell them to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do that before you leave this video if you're a new viewer and you have not subscribed to it yet. Alright. I'm still looking for that 700 subscribers by January the 11th. So, please, somebody out there could help me get on up the road there. I sure greatly appreciate it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks, and let's dive on into the weather forecast. Alright, you can see here we got quiet conditions over southeast, southwestern Canada, through portion of Washington, Oregon State, through Nevada, Southern California, Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, through Texas, through the Carolinas, over toward Virginia, Florida, the Florida Keys, also over toward Bahamas, and also into Cuba as well. We got dry conditions expected over here in portion of Iowa, Wisconsin, northern Michigan, a little bit up toward Pennsylvania, also over toward Nova Scotia, portion of New Brunswick as well. Alright, we got some freezing rain, possible precipitation there as well, stretching all the way back through Vermont, New Hampshire, New York State, all the way down into portion of eastern Pennsylvania, western Pennsylvania, portion of Virginia, western North Carolina, also down in the northern Georgia, northern Alabama, also in the Missouri, and also Illinois, Indiana regions as well. A little bit of shower activity up here around Michigan. We got shower activity over here in portion of Washington, Oregon, and Northern California with some thunderstorms there as well, stretching all the way down into Southern California. Mixed precipitation in central and northern California, also in the portion of Oregon as well, a little bit in Washington State. All of this is for your Friday, December 29th. Alright, let's move on to your Saturday forecast now. Alright, you can see here we got quiet conditions over southeast, southwestern Canada, through portion of Washington, Oregon State, also into Idaho, through Nevada, down into portion of Arizona, the Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, through Texas, all the way far east to the Florida Keys, also the Bahamas, also down into Cuba, and also up toward North Florida, through the Carolinas, Georgia, all the way up into portion of the Northeast, around D.C., up toward Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts region as well. Also back toward a portion of Ohio and also Michigan, also back toward Illinois and Indiana and Iowa as well. We got some snow flying over northern portion of Maine, mixed precipitation from central Maine over toward a portion of Nova Scotia, also back through portion of Vermont, New Hampshire, New York State, Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, down into western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. Some showers up here around New Hampshire through Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, and coastal areas there as well. Mixed precipitation over in portion of Michigan. We got snow flying over Wisconsin, northeast Iowa, also much of Minnesota, right along the Canadian-U.S. border, and also in the North and South Dakota as well. Excuse me. All right, we got mixed precipitation over in Washington, Oregon, Nevada, and also California, and also rain showers in western western areas of California down to Southern California with some thunderstorm moving offshore and a little bit of rain showers over southeast Washington State. Alright, let's move on to the weather radar tonight. Let's see if it's going to show. Last night, for the past few nights, it's been messing up. So, precipitation across the nation. Okay, we'll give it a couple minutes, see if it's going to come. around this west of Nova Scotia, back into Maine, back down toward Boston. Some in southeast Canada, around Toronto, back down toward Detroit, Michigan. Also some in New York State, northern over toward Texas, more and over here in Wisconsin, Iowa, and also northern Missouri. And more activity over here just west of Vancouver to Seattle, Washington, northern central. Well, as precipitation to move into Florida and some off the North Carolina coast out of Banks. Also back down in off the southeast coast of the United States. All right, let's move on to the wine. Okay, now this here's gonna be slow too. Here it is. It finally came up. All right, you can see we got some winter weather advisories up here in Maine, also over here in a portion of Illinois and also Iowa as well. We got some dense fog up here in a portion of Vermont, also in the portion of New Hampshire, also in the portion of upstate New York, southern Mississippi, and southeastern Louisiana. We got a lot of coastal of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, also down in the North Carolina, Virginia, the South Carolina region as well. Also, we got a small craft advisory from Maine all the way down to the Florida region, also down toward the Florida Keys, also in the Big Bend area of Florida and the Panhandle, Florida as well. Special weather statements have been posted for portions of Pennsylvania, portion of Indiana, also in the Illinois, and also portion of northeast Missouri and southeastern Iowa. River flooding also up in North Dakota. Also have some dense fog advisories over north and couple counties here in northern Oregon and southern Washington State. Also, winter weather advisory. We have wind advisories, some flood issues, hydro issues there along the west coast of California. Also, we have some storm warnings also in effect for portions of Washington State down to California with some small craft advisories there as well. Wind advisories areas. Oregon and Northern California with a one county there along the coastal areas of Oregon with a flood watch there as well. All right, the Hawaiian Chain Island got the small craft advisory. Got a one island there with a flash flood watch there. Well, look like the island chain there got a few areas of flood watches there. Also, we have special weather statements over central Alaska, around coastal areas of Alaska. Got some HRRR model now. We're going to walk through a couple hours here ahead of time. So we're going to use the HRRR model. Indiana, Illinois. All right, as we continue, we've got some mixed precipitation over northern Maine. Also down in the portion of we've got rain showers in Mississippi and Alabama. Still flying over. All right, with 3 a.m. Friday morning, snow still flying over over here in Illinois, back into Missouri. Mixed precipitation over central Maine. So a few speckled northwest. All right, we're gonna drop it off. Try to stop it at about 7 a.m. well, 8 a.m. Well, here it is, 8 a.m. All right, well, there's the 8 a.m. All right, you can see we still got Maine, also in the southeast Canada. Still got back in the Missouri and also southern and central Illinois. Also got rain showers over Michigan. Rain showers extending from central Maine all the way back in New York State, still cold. And they're off the west coast of the United States. And I said we can round it up with at midday. Excuse me. All right, we have midday tomorrow afternoon. We got snow flying over Maine, also toward New Brunswick, over southeast Canada, elsewhere, southern Maine, back in portion of New Hampshire, also in the New York State, also in the Michigan, some rain showers over Illinois, snow showers there as well. Also back down in the portion of Arkansas and also into Tennessee, Georgia, eastern Tennessee, a little bit in Virginia, and there's that rain. All right, and finally, a southeast satellite image of the southeastern United States. Alrighty, well, I think I'm having a little trouble with it. We're pretty much over areas of western North Carolina and also back into Mississippi and also Kentucky. But anyway, sorry about this here. I couldn't show this here, but anyway, you still got to see it. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not.